Okay, so in organic chemistry, there is a special test called the bromine test that we want to review. And just knowing that it can tell the difference between an alkane and an alkene, depending what we have. So what the bromine test is you add liquid bromine to either an alkene or an alkyne. So this is implying we don't know what it is. If it is an alkane, that means it's going to be a substitution reaction. So if I think of a very easy alkane like ethane with all the hydrogens, and if you were to add in some liquid bromine, so Br, and I'm just going to write Br2 like this, then if it's a substitution reaction, we are just going to pick any hydrogen on our molecule and swap it with the bromine. When we do that, because the bromine is not being consumed, you still see it, it's going to remain a brown color. So if you add liquid bromine into this alkane, it's going to be the color brown. If you have an alkene and you do the same thing, so instead if this test tube has an alkene in there, and same idea, if we take ethene, so just a double bond would be there, just with a few less hydrogens, and you add in liquid bromine. Here, the bromine, when you add it, will end up breaking a double bond, and if that double bond gets broken, that means each of these carbons can bond to one more thing. If you're adding in bromine, they will each get a bromine, and this bromine that was added, the liquid bromine, is gone. So if you add liquid bromine to this alkene, it's getting consumed by that double bond, and the color stays white or clear. And that's how we can tell the difference. So there is just a bit of a summary. If you have an alkane and you mix in bromine, your solution is going to turn brown because it's just a substitution reaction. If you have an alkene or an alkyne, so a triple bond, and you add liquid bromine, which is that dark brown color, your solution will still be clear because it's an addition reaction. Essentially, that bromine is getting consumed by the molecule. So here's an old diploma question that implies you know the bromine test. So there's some information about what's happening, that you have two colorless liquids. One was going to be cycloheptane, the other one is cycloheptene, noticing the double bond. So with this part, if we did add liquid bromine, then your cycloheptane would undergo a substitution reaction, so not addition, because for addition you need a double bond, and cycloheptene would undergo addition. So that would be D, and it could bring this further by talking about the colors, and you would want to know that your bromine being added to the alkane will turn brown, and to the alkene it will be clear. So I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please subscribe and like the video, and if you'd like me to do any other sort of video, please leave me a comment. Thank you.